this thing spawns right when I'm fighting another one. And well, you can see how little progress I'm making here. Stroke after stroke. And yet, I'm getting nowhere. I got nowhere, I mean. Now, this isn't to say that this is being done on purpose, but it gets a little much when you're trying to, say, fight one Forsaken Knight, you've got another one on you, and nothing you do seems to work. Every attack you land on him is more or less meaningless. For example, I was fighting... Oh, this axe is slow, no wonder. Well, it's light enough out now. It's light enough here now that it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but these Forsaken Knights are not native to when dungeons arise. They're from the Twilight Forest, as I think I said before. Unfortunately, this room doesn't have any spawners in it, but the next room... What's the next room like? I can't tell. Well, this certainly isn't native to, well, this isn't part of the water isn't part of the dungeon. I hate when this happens. It's like it gets flooded and... And I'm not saying progress becomes impossible, it's just impractical without having... until you block the water off. But anyway, this is the last floor, or... last level of this tower. And I am so glad to be rid of it. Let me just dispose of some things here. Anything else I need to get rid of? I'm wondering if there's anything else I should get rid of. Maybe those bottles. I got enough for them. And... well, I built this boat to get here. I suppose I can take it out too. Maybe they don't give backpacks out with dungeon loot. I mean, there are certain kinds of dungeon loot in this particular dungeon, but, and they're not standard. And this axe, well, it's too slow to be of any practical value. Okay, well... glad to be out of this particular tower. I've had quite enough of it. I think I meant to put this away too. Well, somewhere else anyway. Another thing to point out is that this thing is, this place is thousands of, well, it's almost 6,000 blocks away. Well, it's 5,700 blocks. Now, square root of 2 is approximately 1.4. So 5,700, I guess, times 1.4 is basically how far away this thing is in blocks. It's no easy trip. Okay. I forget how long it actually took me to get here. Oh, and... come on. There we go. Just in case one of those Forsaken Knights feels like climbing up the ladder. Wait a minute. I suppose it's good to be on familiar ground again. Now, let's see, this is 9.5 damage. And that assumes I can aim. Here we go. Alright. So those seem to be on either side of me. And given the heads-up display, there doesn't seem to be anything after them like there was that one time. So they're not really worth going after. Just double check. Yeah, I got rid of that spawner. I just hope I don't run up those steps and in there by accident. That would be terrible. Speaking of terrible, let me just bring these down. 20. So each stroke with this sword is either not landing at all or doing, I think, 3 damage. Now where's the other one? There's 2 of them. Okay. If it was possible for... Come on. Come on. Really? Oh my goodness. Once again, that was close. I've often speculated whether I should just come up through the ceiling or something. Ah. I'm just sick of dealing with all this, but I'm gonna have to do it this way. It's not necessarily feasible otherwise. There are just too many of them out there. I'll have to block my path off a little. That way... Oh, there's a second level up here. Obsidian. Except that it doesn't tell me anything about where... Oh, where's the spawner? Ah, there it is. Okay, the last time one of those opened, it spawned something that used lightning. I think we've met those before. And because of that, I'm not taking on those spawner rifts. They just can't be practically fought. And I keep trying... Honestly, how many of these... How many strikes does it even take to take down one of those Forsaken Knights anymore? It used to take a lot less. But now... Even that's different. And I think these skeletons used to take like only 4 strikes. That sword was probably the best one I had, and now it's gone. But now there's a finite number of these skeletons here. And their fire rate's a lot lower than mine is. You know, just an interesting thought. What if there's another spawner up there? Well, not on this roof. That doesn't happen, but... Alright. Well, that's gone. Alright, where's the rest of them? I know that there's a rest of them. Oh, sure, one more. at long last, here we are. Now, what do I think is worth keeping? Let's see, not this, not this, not that. Not those, actually. Nor this. Guess I think I have room for... I could always use more string. And while I'm at it, where should I... what else should I get rid of? Do I really need to get rid of anything else? Well, yeah, I suppose I can do without this. Well, actually, no. I need, like, one more... Oh, wait a second. Well, I suppose I'll have to use these boots as a temporary measure, but... Honestly, I had no idea that these compressed iron, or whatever it was, kind of boots would wear out this fast. Oh, there was another one, and I... Well, since all these Forsaken Knights are hanging around up there, I might as well take care of that guy first, but then I might as well start shooting him. While I've got the tactical advantage. And expendable arrows, too. So, is there anything else down there? Wait a minute. You know, this can't have come from somewhere that I didn't factor in the when I blocked these off, or when I started taking down phantoms. Maybe one of them landed down there. That might be it. I think that's everything. Especially since this next room has got one of those... I just hear a witch. What I don't like about this place, it's kind of a precarious position. And a skeleton can shoot me down from there. And of course, if I can get a skeleton to shoot another skeleton instead of me, well, so much the better. Ooh. skeleton taking on another skeleton. What the? Oh, not again. Yeah, I don't know what those are. What? How did one of them even get up here? Or down here? It just doesn't make sense. This isn't their... Maybe this is their biome somehow. I mean, it's the savannah, but... It still doesn't make sense that they'd show up. There we go. Okay, threat neutralized. Speaking of threats. As far as I know, there isn't a spawner down here for witches or skeletons or, by extension, Forsaken Knights. In fact, I don't think there are any spawners for anything in this room. As soon as I take this guy down... Wait a minute. Whatever I'm doing... I'm not doing any damage. Whew, if that skeleton had shot me, then I would have fallen down there with the Forsaken Knight and got killed again. Exactly how much... There we go. Okay, now I might be able to, since there's nobody who's capable of shooting me down, I'll be able to take on this guy a little more directly. Although that also, I think, depends on the ability to strike at somebody through corners, which I never really agreed with. But apparently it's possible. Or rather, it can be possible. Okay. Aha. I think the problem was using the arrows. Come on. And he's dead. Well, undead. And now, for the witch. Hold on there. My helmet. Wait, this helmet doesn't do anything. I suppose it doesn't work unless it's charged.